Hi viewers. So now this is the fourth session of Microsoft Access step-by-step video tutorial. In our previous session, session number 3, 2 and 1, we developed those tables, queries and in the recent one, the previous one in the third session, we developed this clear form button with Visual Basic Code. How to, for example, if you have typed something in the search, so if you just want to clear that with whatever has been written in any search box, and if you want to clear that, so we added this clear form button. Then we also added some more search options in the queries to link with these different types of search boxes. We also discussed advanced query, how to sum, count, and group by different information to analyze the information. And then we discussed combining different queries for analysis. For example, we here developed teachers all, teacher female, teacher male, and then we just develop a table like this to show us the districts and male teacher, female teacher, and number of teacher query in which we combined different queries of a database. That's time consuming in the start, but when you have once created all this, you will just need to ensure the data entry and all these queries and forms will be available to you. We also discussed in our previous sessions reports, how to develop reports, tabular consolidated reports, and then individual reports and adding picture to the profile. For example, we developed this report based on the teacher's profile from the data and added a picture also. And for clear form, we just use the simple command me then exclamation mark, and then the name of the field, and then is equal to and null. That is the simple command that you apply to clear the contents of cells in the form. Now, in the fourth session, I'm going to share with you some more advanced and really great features. So first we will start from the queries. String concatenations, age from date of birth. For example, if you have only date of birth, so how you are going to add another column in the query, columns which are not available in the table, and you want to add some additional column calculating fields in the query. So how you can do that, so we will discuss today. Age group from date of birth or age. For example, if you as I told you in the previous session that, for example, search by age, so here if you type a specific age and run the query, so you will find all those people whose age is 30. But what if you want a specific range, a specific age group? For example, if you want that I want just under 18, 19 to 24, 26 to 30, 31 to 40. So how you are going to search by this age group, and how you can add age group in the query as an additional column also. Similarly, calculating fields like count people according to the age group or any other criteria, adding some extra fields in the query. Similarly, SQL, for example, if you want to apply different names to a field so that it's easily recognizable. And all these codes today we are going to discuss, and then we will also go to some more advanced option of forms and reports. So let's start. Now here, if you see, this is that form that we have developed to search the teachers database, or if any other database that you have. So search by ID and all this is here. Now this age group, how you can add this age group. Now, for example, in our database, we have date of birth and age, but we don't have age groups. So how you can add such age groups? You don't need to add them in the tables. You just need them to be added in the queries, and you can add them in the forms also. For example, this was the form of the teachers, and you when you enter an age or when there is a date of birth and you want that the age should be calculated automatically from the date of birth, or if you want that an age group should be automatically assigned, so how we can do that. Now let's open our main queries that we have developed already, this q main db teachers. Go to the design tab. Now here you see we have age column and date of birth column, but we don't have any age group column. If you want to apply a grouping age group search to my queries and reports and individual records, so for that you have to add a column here in the query. So how we can add an additional column in the query? Let's see first a simple example. First of all, we have decided age group from date of birth or age. So first you need the list of that age groups. Here I have added these different criterias: under 18, 19 to 25, 26 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 49, 50 and above. You can apply different criterias the way you want. You can keep the gaps 2 years, 3 years if it is for children. So you can add some more age groups for the children 0 to 5, 6 to 12. The technique is the same. So this is my age group criteria. Now, first of all, what I need, so now, what is the formula for that? To add such type of age groups in the queries. This is the formula. You, as I told you in session 3 also, that if you want to add an additional column here, so you just need to type that column name first. So for example, I am going to uh, add a field for age group. So this is my field name. I will add age group, and after that I will add colon. Now here I will write a formula just like an Excel we do. For example, we have this age column here and we have a date of birth column also, so I can do this from both of them. Now let's do it from this age column. What is the field name? The field name here is age. What is the column name on which I want to add another column? Age. It's simple, just like an Excel. For example, if you have two columns and you want to make another column to combine those two columns, so you can do that also, just like we do in Excel, concatenate and end formulas, etc. You can use some formulas, you can use percentage formulas, so you can use all these formulas in a simple way in the queries. Now here the formula is, first I will type the name of the columns that I want to add. Age grp or age group, you can use age group, age grp, or whatever name you suggest. Now this is the complete formula. What is this formula? I will paste this in the description also. The simple formula is, in Excel we use if, and here you have to use this IIF format. Then small bracket 2 times. After that IIF. Then in the small bracket you start again a small bracket, and in the square bracket type the field name from which you want to extract an additional column. So our column is the age. Add some formulas and extract the age groups. So I have typed that specific field name in the square bracket. Then between 0 and 18. Format if age is between 0 and 18, so name it in the quotes I have added under 18. The field names that I have already, the criteria that I have already decided. So for the first one, I just added this one. Then comma, again if, the same as we do in the Excel, but there we use if and here IIF, and we use here these square brackets. Then small bracket, the age column. Now the next criteria, between 19 and 25. If someone is between 19 and 25, so you add a criteria 19 to 25. Then comma, IIF, that column name between 26 to 30. So I have used these quotes for the criteria. if age between 31 to 40 999, or you can just say here above 50. So above 50 you can just type it like this also. Here I just need this one criteria, so you name that 50 and above. Now what you have to do, copy this, complete copy, and here in the query you are going to add another column. So here I am going to add another column. Just click in the field and paste it, and now you see it's grouped by, and this tick mark is very important. Now if I run this, now you will see this is the same database, but at the end there is a column added, age GRP or age group, and every person age has been analyzed and a specific criteria according to the formula has been assigned here. Now I will use this column, go to the design view, and what I will do, I will add here from this form, this is my text box for the age group. So first I will develop this text box. How you can develop that? Just let me do it again. Go to the form design. From here, take the text box, just drag it here, name it search by age group. That one was search by age only. This is by age group. Now here, I do not want to type under 18 and all these criterias. I do not want. I want a drop down list here. So I can just add. If you want to add a drop down list to our text box, as we did in the districts, you have to right click, go to change to and combo box. Now double click, and here in the data you see control source and row source. What is the row source? So if you have developed a table from this, so you can just from here select that specific table if you have developed, just like we develop for locations. Now if you don't have a table, you want to type it here, so you just need to change this table query to value list, and here type all these criterias. We already have these criterias, and uh, between each criteria in Excel we use comma, here you have to use semicolon. So just bring all these with separated by semicolon. So I just typed them here, or you can type them there also. For example, here you will have to type them under 18 semicolon. Then the next criteria is 19 to 25 semicolon. So you can just make that. It's easy to develop such codes in MS Word and then paste them there. So you just need to paste them here with semicolon. Now let's see in the form view. When we go to the form, so here you see all that drop down list is available to you. Now you must use these same words in that formula. Here in this formula, in these quotation marks, the text that you have used, it must be similar to this one. Now what is the name of this text box? So come here to the other option. Is it text 23? Let's name it group age group. Now just remember this age group text box. And here in the query, just like we did with the other columns for search, for example, this is that code for the search. So here this is the district column, so I have used district. Now I will just copy this code, paste it in that age group column that I added in the query. It's not available in the table. And just here, change this district with the text box name that we just assigned, that was age group. So now it will search according to the age group and close. All those forms and all those reports that you have developed on this query will work now according to this query. Now let's see. Here, search by age group. If I select 19 to 25 and run the query, so here you see 19, 20, 24, 23, all those people are filtered whose age is 19 to 25. And let's see the last column that we have. Here you see only those people have been filtered whose age is 19 to 25. Now, for example, if you want the report that we developed, so under 18, open the report. So here also you see only all those are available whose age is 18. Now, for example, if I press 50 and above, open the report. So here you see now all those age people are filtered. If you have developed the form and the report on this same query, it's very important in Access that you develop one query and all these searches should be applied to them. If you then need another type of query, so you can develop another one. But all these should be based on this. The reports and the forms should be developed based on the queries. And if you need a data entry form, then that should be developed based on the table. So here you see now we have that age group option also available. Now, if I filter under 19 and go to the individual reports, so here also I will find only those profiles of teachers profiles whose age is 18 or lesser than 18, and only those teachers are here available now. Now this is report. You see, if you want that I should have here some buttons for next and previous to see the record, so then you need a form like this, the similar, the same techniques, similar as we develop for the data entry, like this form. So you can develop this for the teacher profile, a form like this, and there you can add those next and previous buttons, etc. So here you have, for example, now if I apply this filter and click on this teacher form, so here you will see only those teachers details will be available here whose age is 18. Now let's click next. All those are filter whose age is 18. So how I developed this teacher individual form, similar as I developed the teacher individual report. Simply here you have this QMain DB teachers, create, form, and you will see now here. Now you just go to the design view, and as we did in the report, because this form is not according to my needs, so I just click this whole table, then right click here and change layout to remove layout. These are on groups now, so now you can adjust the size and add that picture place here. So similar as I did here in this one. So I just named it and added this next and previous button that I have already done in the previous session. From here, you can add these buttons, click, drag, and now you need what operation? Go to next record and previous record. These two buttons I have added. These are. And here I just added that picture the same way as I did in the session 3. So now this was about adding a column for age group in the query. Now, for example, if you want some more calculation in the string concatenation, open another query so that we have only specific columns. For example, if you want some more advanced queries options, so let's develop another one here from this teachers. Now, for example, I have uh, teacher name. Then after that, I want his age, and after that, I want province, district, tehsil, but I just want here another column, and in which I want to concatenate or combine three columns or two columns. This is that string concatenation. So here you can do province, district, tehsil. For example, here I type address, then colon, not semicolon, here colon, okay, Now let me, okay. Province, district, tehsil. So what do you want first? First you want province, then district, then tehsil in one column. So in Access, just like in Excel, if you are going to do this in Excel, so how you will do? For example, if you have KP, SWAT, Kabal, and you want to concatenate that. So what you do? You come here, you type concatenate, small bracket, this one, and this one. And here you see KP Swat Kabal and so. There are no spaces. Okay, you can add spaces here just with these quotation marks, then comma, then quotation mark. Then now you see KP Swat Kabal. There is a space. You can do this in another way also in Excel with end formula. So what you do, arrange this one, then you type end, then inverted commas for space or for comma or anything you want here. Then you end this one, then end a space in the inverted commas, then end this one. So you can do this with end formula also. Now in Access also it's the same, but here you range the columns. You see, you are ranging these columns. In Access, you are not going to range them. You are going to use square brackets and type the name of that column. Province. Like this. Province. Then what you want? You want and square bracket. District, square bracket. And then you want in the square bracket tehsil and then square bracket. Now let's see. Run. Now here you see in the address it's KP Dera Ismail Khan Paharpur. So KP Dera Ismail Khan Paharpur. But the problem is there is no space between KP and then Dera Ismail Khan and then Paharpur Tehsil. There is no space between province, district and Tehsil. So in Access also you do the same thing here. Add these quotes. Then after that end district. Then end. Then these quotes and then end. And now you will see we run. You see KP Dera Ismail Khan Paharpur. There is a space. If you want here commas, no issue. Just come here and type comma between these quotation marks. Now run. Now you see there is a comma. KP. Add similar type of columns in the queries. For example, if you have a query like this one, the query that we yesterday developed, for example, teacher's main query, this one. Okay. So now here in this query, you have male teacher, female teacher, number of total teacher. If you do not have this total teacher query and you have only male and female, so you can add this number of all teachers, number of teachers total here also in the, it is called adding calculating field in queries. Now you have male teacher and female teacher, you want here another column to calculating field for adding male and female teacher to name their total teacher. So just type total teachers, then column. Here now in Excel what we do, we range this and then plus this. Now in Access you do not have to range, you have to type in the square bracket the name of that column. So this is male teachers, close, and just use the plus, the same symbol that we use in Excel, and then in the square bracket type the next column name, female teachers, and square bracket. Now you will see here, run. Here you see, you have that calculating field. Now if you want to add a percentage column also, a percent male, for example, let's keep it percent male colon. Now what is the formula we use in Excel? This divided by total teacher. So here I will type in the square bracket male teachers square bracket close, and the same symbol that we use in Excel, division, divide, slash. And now here in the square bracket use this name total teacher. Use the exact same field name, male teacher divided by total teacher. Run. Now here you see you have that percent, but what we have to do now, multiply by 100, the same formula that you use in Excel. And now you see 44.484921. So now these decimals, that is a problem, that you have a lot of decimals. So you can use that round formula here also. Round in the small bracket, close all these, comma 0. And now you will see you don't have those decimal points. Or if you come here, you just type 2. So it will show now 2 decimal points. See here. So these are the simple techniques you can use for analysis in the Microsoft Access queries. Now I want another one for female also. So just copy this, paste it here, and now in this one divide the female teacher by total teacher. So here now you see you have percent male and percent female. How to add calculating field like total teacher, percent of teacher, etc. Now age from DOB. For example, if you have in your query, let me open another clean query. Now for example, if you have in this query gender and DOB, here we have the age column, but this age column is locked one, it's not updated. It's this age was calculated at the time when the registration an auto calculating field according to a specific date. So how you can do this from the DOB Microsoft Excel? For this, for example, if we have a date of birth of someone and we want to calculate his age in years, so simple way, usually there is today. Today is the formula for obtaining a date of today minus the date of birth. So in this field you have the number of days. Now what you need to do, you just need to close this in the bracket and divide it at 365 the simple way. There are advanced methods, but this is in the simple way. So you have 41 years. In Access, this formula is called date diff. So first of all, let me zoom this so that it's clearly visible to you. When you want, when you are typing code here and it's not properly visible, so just click here and shift F2, so it will zoom out the coding. Now here the name of the field would be age colon. Now date diff formula I am going to use. Now in this database I have a DOB already. Okay, so what I will do, date diff small bracket, in which format I want the date difference of the dates between the date of birth and today in the year. In the quotes, type YYY 4 times year, comma. Now you have to type the field name, the DOB. So as I told you before also, in Access, when you are typing a field name, in Excel we just range that. But in Access you have to name that field, and when you are referring to a field name, so you have to close that in the square bracket, DOB, in comma. Now in Access also we have the same formula. For today, in access we use now. Small bracket start, end, and then small bracket close. Date diff in the year format. This is the column from which you have to extract and compare to now. And this is the formula. Now run. 29 July 1964, so 58 years of age, and this is all these age have been calculated. And now, with the passage of time, it would be updated also. While the column that you already have is not updated because that's the age that was calculated on the day of registration. So you can add such type of columns also for the age. Age group from DOB. This was the analysis that we did for the teacher. Now, if you want the analysis against these criteria with counts, you want to count the number of teacher against these different age groups in the query. So how you are going to do that? In this query, I have already developed an age group column here. You see here. So what I can do, this is the age group column. Here you can see this is the age group column. So how I can analyze against each age group? Let me show you. Click this Q main DB teacher, go to create and query design. Now bring this query here, and here what I need, I just need to count against age group. So this is the age group, count the number of teachers. So here the teacher name. Now bring this total option, the grouping option. Now group it by age group, but in the teacher name, just select count here and run. So you will see against each age group, you have the number of teachers. Now you can do it here for the sorting to ascending and descending. And here now you will see all these in the ascending. If you want this in the SQL, to do it in the SQL, if you don't have that column developed in the main DB teacher, so then this is the code that I will paste in the description of this video also, so you can take it from there because it's very lengthy code here. All this is written. So here you say age between this and this, age between this and this. This is not that age column, it's just a code. Now here you have said that diff years, and then from main DB teachers or for main DB queries from wherever you want. And all these codes you can run in the SQL. Copy, go to create query, and here just go to SQL, paste it, save it, give it a name. Okay, now run. So you will see the similar type. There I used some more extra word years old, years old. So if you have used that in your database, so you can use that also. So this is the SQL code complete, which I will paste in the description. Now what's remaining here in the today commitment? All these are done, I think, mostly. We have added some columns in the queries, calculating field, counting, SQL, and now forms and reports. Okay, that interesting thing that we discussed in the start, that if I want here that if someone's date of birth is written here, so this age should be calculated automatically. It should not be entered. And similarly, when you select a province, so the dependent drop down list, the district should be dependent according to that province, and then tehsil according to district, and EMIS in school according to tehsils, etc. So how you can do that? So let me explain that to you now. For example, if someone typed date of birth of a person, so the age should be calculated automatically. So just in the queries we did this already. Let me show you again. Date diff formula. We did this with age from DOB, date diff formula. That we did in the query. Same you can do in the form also. How? Now here you see this, the name of this text box is age, which is taken from that table. Now I want to remove this. I want here a formula. in the control source. Double click the text box. In the form, it's very easy. Wherever you want to add a calculating field, double click that text box. Here come to the data, remove that name and is equal to, and just paste that same formula date diff. Let me show you in the zoom. Date diff, and then in the quotes y four times, then quotes closed, comma, then the name of the column from which you want to extract the number of years in the age, so that is DOB, and against which date now. If you want it to be restricted to a specific date, so you can type that date, but here we have typed now, which means that up to now. So whenever you would be doing any entry for any person, so on, but it would be automatically updated on daily basis, if you apply the same techniques to the table also. Now let's do it here. Date diff. Okay. Now go to the view. Now here if I typing something and here I type the gender and now I type a date of birth, for example. Now you see the age column is empty. If I type 1st January 1981, and when I click here, so you see number of years are already written there. If I change this to 5th 2009, when I click here, so you see 13 years. So this is the auto calculated field in the main DB. Let's see what can we do with this province and district in Tehsil and EMIS. So these are already dropped down, but I want them to be dependent. Now the province is okay. I want the district column to be bounded. Now here you see when you double click it, so here I have a row source location district. It's taking the locations from the districts. Now I will have to create similar type of location district, province, school, tehsil, uses, similar types of locations queries also, where I would use that command, the one we used for this form in the main DB teachers. Come to the main DB teachers, and here you see we have used this like command, which is taking the information from this form 1 and then analyzing and giving me that specific filter. So I will now, instead of this form 1, I will use this form, the data entry form, and develop some queries. Let me show you. Now here the district column source is the district table. So I want to create one for district queries. This is the district, this is the location district. Create query. Now here I will bring this district column. Now what I need all these three columns: district, province, and country. All of them I need. Okay. But now what I will do in the province, I will use that like command. What was that command? Go to the form. Now here you see this is the province column. Double click. See what is the name of this province. So I want to bound my district to that province. Whoever select a specific province, so only those districts should be available here. Now the name of that test box is province. Okay. Now go to query. And we have that command already available in our QMain DB teacher. So let me go there and copy that command, copy and paste it in the province here. You see, this is the province. Now let me zoom it. Like forms, form 1. Now instead of form 1, I will use this form, the main DB teachers form. I will say main DB teachers. And what is the name of the column, the cell, the text box? That is province. And okay. Now this is my, save it, query for location districts. What was the name? Location district, yes. So I will add just Q beside this location districts. Okay. Now instead of that table, I needed that table also because I cannot create a query without that table. So instead of that table, now I will here use the drop down from that query because here I can select both table and query. So I will go to the location district and I will change it to the Q location district that I just created, the query Q location district. Click. Now save it and go. Now here you see when you haven't selected the province, so you can see all these districts. Now for example, if I select Punjab in the province, Punjab. Now when I come here, so I only see that one district which is from Punjab. Now if I go there and select Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, so when I come here, I will see only those districts which belongs to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa because this the drop down here is filtering according to the criteria given in the province because we developed that query. Now let's see in the tehsil also. You will understand it more clearly. Go design view. Now in the tehsil one, what is the name of this column, this text box? That is tehsil. Now let's create a query for location tehsil also. This is the location tehsil. Go design and from here bring this location tehsils and here also I need all these columns. And what I will do in the district one, I use that like command in the province. Now I will use that like command in the province also and in the district also. In the district and here change the province name to the district. The text box name is district and in the province just paste. Now control C, name it Q location. That's why in the start I told you that whenever you are developing tables, so when you are developing villages, so it must have UC tehsil province district. If you are developing tehsil list, so it must have the province and district. If you are developing district list, so it must have province. Similarly, because you would need them. Q location tehsils. Okay. And now what I will do, I will go there and in this tehsil, currently the drop down is from that table location tehsil. I will change it to query location tehsil. This one that I just developed and save it. Now go to form. Here we have Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The district in the district I selected Deir Ismail Khan. Now in tehsil you will see nothing. On this district column, on this tehsil, you have applied now some filters. So click this district column, go to event, and after update, add a code builder, Visual Basic Builder. And what is that code? District after update. So what it should do, the tehsil column should requery. This requery command just requery. And the other columns also, all those columns, all those cells which you want these dependent drop down list. So first on the district after update you have to apply that column name and then requery, emis requery, school requery. And then in the province after update also the district requery, tehsil requery, emis requery and school. Now let me show you another one. Now when you come to, because it should refresh itself, when you come to tehsil, double click and here also after update apply that code builder, that code builder, and say after the tehsil you have only emis and school, so just select those two only, and now that's it. Now it would keep on refreshing itself automatically. Now, for example, if I select Upper Dir and go there, so you have Upper Dir tehsils. When I come here and select Kohat, so you come here, you see it's requeried because there are no tehsil in Kohat. We don't have any tehsil in Kohat. We have only tehsils in Deir Ismail Khan. Now let me come back to the Karak. So let's see. You see tehsils of Karak only. So after when you apply such type of filter, so on each of the cell, first on the district, you go to that Visual Basic and this column, the name of this cell, then all those cells which are coming after it with drop down list only. So it should requery, it should refresh them. Now in the tehsil, if I select a specific tehsil, so here I see all the schools. Now I want these schools also to be filtered. Now let's see. And then the EMIS to be auto updated when a school is selected. So now let's see. First let me take this EMIS from here. First we should have name of school and then EMIS so that it's in the sequence. See, after the tehsil now I need school. So now I will develop the same query for schools also. Here I have those schools. Go to create, design. Now here bring the school list. Here also I need all these columns. All of these columns I need. But what I will do, I will just add that command like command to tehsil, district and province. Tehsil, district and province. In the tehsil. And in the tehsil, I will just change this name to tehsil and this form 1 to main DB teacher because I am using that form now. Main DB teacher and then I have tehsil here. Now in the district, I will just copy and paste and use the district cell name district. Here you can see that. And in the province, we don't need the province because if we select a district, so district is already dependent upon the province, so tehsil is dependent upon the district, so we don't need that province, etc. here. And now I will name it Q location schools. Now what I will do, I will just go here and from here I will double click the school text box and in the data I will change the row source from this location school table to location schools query. This is my query. Now view. Now as I told you that you need to apply that requery option. So here on the tehsil one we did that. Now on the school one also we need to do that. So we will come here, event, after update, go to code builder. Now go. Let's see. Here I have a tehsil selected. So let's see the school name. Only those schools are available here. Now if I haven't selected any tehsil, for example, okay, I haven't selected any district, I haven't selected any province. Now let's see. Here you will see all the district. Here you will see all the tehsils. Here you will see all the schools. Now if I select a specific district, for example, Upper Dir. Now when I come to Tehsil, I have only Upper Dir Tehsils. Now when I come to school, so I have only that Tehsil schools. Now for example, if I have not selected Tehsil, I have selected a district but not Tehsil. So in the school you will see all the schools of that district. But if you select a specific Tehsil, so then only those Tehsil related schools will be selected. Now I need this EMIS to be auto updated. Here in this school one, I have already a table. What is that table name? That is Q location school. And here you see we have an EMIS code. So now I want, if someone select a school, so EMIS should come automatically. Now I will just double click the school name, go to the data. Here I have set bound column 1. What is the format? There I have all the 8 columns and I need the second one. Close. Event. I will add an event. On last focus, when someone select the school and click out of this school, so that is last focus. So add a criteria here. Code build. What is that criteria? That is here. You just type that when someone last focus on this cell, so this EMIS, the name of this cell, what is the name of this cell? EMIS. So this EMIS should be as equal to the school column 1. The school column 1. This is school and the school column, this school list. So these two columns I am working with. So it should take this column number 2. And now just view. Now here when I select a school and click here, so here you see the EMIS is automatically updated. If I just remove this, so nothing is visible here. If I just select a school, for example this one, and click in this cell, so you will see the EMIS code. Now what was the issue? What is the issue here? The issue here is that if you look at this school list, so there are two columns and this EMIS is column number 2. This is column number 1. But we used in this command here, we said EMIS should be as equal to school column 1 because this Microsoft Access consider the first column as a 0 and then the next column as a 1. So that's why it's working on 1. That EMIS should be equal to the school cell, the cell of the school column 1. Today I think it's enough for the time being because this video is going to be lengthy once again. So I will continue from here in the next session. So you just watch all these sessions, understand. If you have any questions, so comment. If you visit my channel, so you will see the sessions on Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Windows, online KOBO forms, Microsoft forms, Google forms, and many other sessions. So go there, watch all these tutorials, comment, like, and share with your friends and family members. And this session will continue. I am working on the next session and will upload soon.